any of these in their 2 victories this series or this tournament?
No. It was a really specific case that I was talking about, and I think people misread or misunderstood. What I meant is that there are times on certain maps where the correct play is to not smoke and sit in it. That some teams use that because they know they can minimize, like if you're going to go against Alfajer, would you rather take a clean duel or would you rather sit in a smoke? Obviously, they play the Viper Harbor LOUD do, and that is required in this kind of comp, but they do it really well. Like it's not like they're just trying to minimize like taking duels for Alfajer. So it's a very specific moment I meant that like some teams, they don't macro properly. They just throw a smoke and then try and sit in it if we're executing. And that caught us off a few times against some of the weaker teams.
Thank you everyone for the support. Yeah, I mean, we had a great year. So champions, our performance, our form wasn't good enough. And, you know, like playing Loud, they're a great team. So yeah, just thank you everyone for the support. We'll be back next year and we'll try it again, I guess.
Favorable to float or even pick Pearl for the first time going into this match.
That's great.
Absolutely fucking not.
we haven't played Pearl.
Like, why would you play Pearl? Like, I love Reddit analysts, man. Like, why would we play a map that we haven't played all year? Like, the veto process this event for us, this game, was pick the maps that we're good at, and they're good at them too. And we got a really good showing. Unfortunately, we looked like dog shit on Split, but like, you know what I mean? Like, the other 2 maps were pretty good. We would have loved to have played a bind, but we got 13-1 by DRX. So like, what are we supposed to do? And then our Lotus, they literally like, they've clearly prepped really well, obviously stole some of our ideas and kind of made them better in some cases maybe. And we just didn't want to go there. So we picked 3 maps that we were good on, and we looked crap on one, and we made it competitive with the other 2. And we beat them on Ascent, which is like, they're supposed to have like a 90% win rate on defense or something stupid, and we like took them there. So people will talk shit, but like ultimately they don't have to sit here and do the job. So we wouldn't have won on Pearl.
Honestly, of course, because of the tough loss right now, next few weeks or maybe months, you could think, I could do better there, like on Champions, of course, or something else. But honestly, like just looking from a perspective, like about the whole year, I think we as a FNATIC, we did like literally the best year that everyone else did. I mean, we won 2 tournaments in a row. Right now, no one can achieve it this year anymore. Only Loud can do like 2 champions in a row, and that's maybe greater achievement, but it is what it is. I mean, we'll see how they will play in the next matches. I will say actually shit happens. Unlikely this tournament wasn't like for us the best, and especially for me, but I'm pretty sure we will come back. Like no chance we will leave it like as it is.
Their Haven comp deals with ours extremely well. Like it's designed to beat our comp, I think. Unfortunately, we couldn't go to bind or less because we thought that we would, you know, look shaky there. So we just picked strong maps. As well, I think preparation-wise, I think we made some errors this event, the way we did preparation. I don't really want to talk about it too much publicly, but I think privately we need to fix some things on that stuff. Like we're 3-0 down, 4-0 down, like every single map it feels like. It's like they've got specific ways they're doing their rounds early on, and we're just like kind of winging it a little bit. And it's just not good enough, I guess. Like we have a game plan, but it's like feels like we weren't kind of ready to do some of the parts of it. I don't know.
I think first map we've had some problems at times with scrims on defense, and it's something that we were trying to fix. But it's just like I don't know. We lost I think 2 or 3 stupid rounds. We weren't playing to what they were doing. It was almost like our anti-strat session. Like went in through one ear and went out the other sometimes. So yeah, it just like, it's like, we know what they're doing if you just look at what they're doing, but we weren't reading it for some reason. Ascent, yeah, I mean, we won that map. It was, I think like we changed it up. We copied BBL, watched 2 of their VODs or 3 of their VODs, and then we changed our attack and I had the Odin, and that was a bit more fun. Defense, still a bit squeaky bum time, but it was okay. Like it wasn't the best defense. I mean, 5 rounds is pretty rubbish, but yeah, it's something to always improve on. We've not been the most consistent on Ascent defense, which is why we don't really play it that much. And then the last one, Haven, had a game plan. Losing a pistol on attack was kind of annoying because it would have been nice to get snowballing straight off the win. But we win the first buy, but then we lose the next one. Yeah, we were just, I don't know. I'd have to watch it back, but yeah, it could have been a lot better in my opinion, which is why I'm a bit annoyed. Like I said to the boys after first map, let's actually, if we're going to lose, let's lose on a good score and not on a bad one. But yeah. I'm not really sure. Like this whole event, we've started off slow. Other than like the group stages, we were kind of coming in hot, but we had a pretty decent pistol win rate in the previous two events. And then going into this one, our pistol win rate was good, but Loud had a better pistol win rate this event, and they definitely came more prepared and with more hunger, obviously off the back of their Tokyo loss. I think that was just the biggest thing for me. It was just like we just needed, I don't know really. Like there's lots of psychology behind like esports and like competition and stuff. So I'm not a therapist, so I can't tell you what's going on in the team in terms of like how people are thinking. But yeah, we did start slow every map, so I'm not really sure why. Yeah, I mean, Harbor's broken. Like we experienced it versus DRX, and we were like, oh my goodness, that champ is broken.
I mean, also
on this
Furia,
map.
bro.
Yeah, Furia back in the day. It's just the Viper's just broken. Like if no changes, everyone's going to be running her. So like, yeah, their comps are much better than us on a Haven. But what we were like, do we swap comps? But like, what, 1 day scrim, like between the break, like we weren't going to swap, put Chronicle on Sky for the extra info to play around it. It just didn't make sense. So we were just like, just believe in it. We tried to make a little game plan on defense, and I think it should have worked in my opinion, but once again, it's just like you look at it and on paper, it's like this is going to work. And then in reality, like, you don't know what your teammates are going to do when they do stuff on you and stuff. And it's just like, it's difficult.
Harbor was going fine. We did that round where you over rotated off A. So we lost that round. And then we lost the round 5v4.
Oh yeah, I remember the over rotate. Oh yeah, the 4v2
that was
as well.
2 ecos, and then they rushed you with Viper roll. GG.
Yeah, I should have. Oh, why did I not play that?
Bro, that's not what review.
Again, I got a question for Leo, Alfajer, either one of you, if you want to answer. I want to know your takeaways as to the year overall, given that you guys have been one of the key contributors to the team's success, both domestically and international. You know.
You go.
I was saying to Leo go, and I forget the question. Can I get again? This didn't start great for me, but we start great with team. Like we did good things on also Masters, but we also start good on Champions, but we didn't have a break time like really good. We didn't spend time with our families, and we didn't have good breaks. That's why we didn't change any comp, because we don't have changed something like this. So, but I'm happy and I'm proud of my team. But you can make sure we will stronger next year.
Any comment, Leo?
Business.
Yeah, business.
Business for Leo. That will be what you say.
I think the PRX is gonna win because seems like really strong now. The something is like he's playing first time stage, right? Like
Yeah.
he have first time stage buff. That's why he's just playing like insane now. I'm giving to my vote to PRX.
I gave him a hug after the win today, so I'm just going to be there in the crowd supporting him. I copied his crosshair today. He sent it to me last night, and we did a death match together. And then,
Wait, who sent you the crosshair?
Forsaken, I asked for his crosshair.
Okay, give it to me because I played bad against Loud. I need it.
But yeah, just rooting for him. All the best. Don't get too pressured. Just close it out this time. I'd say that. Close it out. I just think losing sucks, and that's why we compete. I was just saying to the boys out back actually that there's not much difference between the Masters and Champions. It's the same teams that come. It's the same performance. The only thing that's different is like the title name of it, or like the trophy looks kind of cool, or the prize pool. So like essentially it was just timing. We win the first two events. Other teams are super hungry. We're feeling like maybe pressure from obviously wanting to win all three, maybe a bit of burnout, because you stay to the end of the event and you go again and you go again. Like everyone maybe gets knocked out first and then has a week break to recuperate. But our break is like, we have to recuperate, and we're like, oh, bloody hell, we're going straight back into it. Oh my goodness. Do we change any comps? No, because we have 2 weeks before our tournament starts. So it's like, you can't, Rome wasn't built in a day. No, I don't know. But yeah, I just think like we had a great year. Like, that's why I'm not too upset. I would have liked us to fight harder today, but it is what it is.
I think that it did impact our results this year. It meant that we won 2 trophies and came top 4 at Champions. I mean, like, you look at other teams that change too much and it's awful. I will agree that there are things in our play that look like they can be prepared against. but it's not like we're not doing the same to Loud either. Like Loud have tails on every single map, the same we have tails on every single map. But because they win, that's the question. And if we won, the same question would have been given to Loud. So it is what it is.
FNATIC, thank you so much for taking the time to speak with us today.
Yeah, no worries. Have a nice day. Yo, what's up, everyone? Boaster here. Unfortunately, we lost. As you can see, we're in a party bus though. Woo woo. Not quite a party going on tonight though. Nor will there be sleeping probably. Everyone's going to be thinking about the game, no doubt about that. But don't worry, we'll be back again next year and fighting harder and stronger. All the best. Thanks for the support. There's a little kiss for you. They missed my 80s walkout.
相手映ってないのに壁抜き2枚。
あのシーンありましたね。
もう2週間前ぐらいのね話ではありますけれども。アスパスと今アルファイヤーが